What's up, Otaku fam? We are the OtakuCouple Reacts here for the channel with some more spilled ink. We have learning from a professional Copic artist.
Hell yeah.
All I think about is the time that we were in that art shop in Savannah, and they had an entire section of just Copics.
I know. I want to get some.
They were expensive.
I know. But one day we'll get the good marker paper, the good markers. We're going to do it.
Can I inhale the markers?
If you do art.
Fair. Thank you guys for the continued support. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe. Every little bit helps. Get your snacks, your blankies, your dogs, your cats. It's going to be a long one, almost an hour long, as usual for Spilled Ink. Let's hop on in.
Welcome to another episode of Spilled Ink.
Spilled Ink!
And today we have a guest with us.
Who is it?
Hi.
It's Sushidog!
We have Miss Sushidog with us today, and she's actually a professional Copics artist. She streams her art on Twitch. At twitch.tv/sushidog.
Sushidog, yes.
Sushidog, and she's actually won a Copics Award in 2022.
Oh, wow.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
And now you're probably wondering why all three of us have the same line art.
Yeah, this is actually Sushidog's art that she brought over, and
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank
So
you so
I don't have to
much.
struggle.
And she's actually going to be teaching us some tips and tricks with
Yeah.
Copic markers, because as our viewers know in our previous episodes, it was a struggle.
It's
really.
So-
But first, please tell the viewers about yourself, Sushidog.
Alright, hello, my name is Sushidog and I'm a traditional artist on Twitch, and I am basically kind of like doing Copic airbrush art, so I'm specified in airbrush art with Copic marker. So
Airbrush?
Airbrush, they actually do have an airbrush and I brought it today.
You brought it?
Yeah, it's very easy. You just like put in the marker and then you press the button.
I
and
never
then-
seen one.
I didn't know you could do that.
I've
It's
never
like a
heard of that
hidden
either.
gem from
What?
Copic art.
It's like a hidden
It's like the
gem.
airbrush tool.
Is that new?
It's actually not new. It's from the 90s.
We are so behind.
Yeah, we are.
But also, speaking of new things, Sushidog actually brought us some new Copic releases, and I'm very excited to share. So, could you tell us a little about
what?
this?
This looks so cool.
This is so cool.
So this is called Copic Acrylia. It's kind of like a Posca marker. So if you're drawing something, it's very, what do you call it, like opaque? Is that the right word? So it's not really like see-through like the Copic marker is. So if you want to add some like colorful highlights, if I'm drawing a girl with green eye and if I want to give her like purple highlights, I can just dot it on her eyes. So yeah, you can like kind of draw over your
Perfect
line
for
work.
like detailing.
Yeah, and you can draw this without with like plastic, wood, glass. I tried it too. It's like wood is working too, so it's not only for paper.
What?
I'm so excited to
Wow.
use
What
is
these
going
for, like, a
on?
future episode.
What is
This
happening?
awesome.
What is
Thank
life?
You so much.
We're in a whole new world right now.
I know, this is a whole new world. I'm so excited.
A
And I also
whole
see
new
that you brought over your own Copic markers.
Yes.
And is it okay if I show the
sure.
camera?
So how do you
Look at this.
How do you decide to pick on the colors? Like, because it seems like you don't have like all of these, you know? Like, seems like you have a specific.
Oh, I see. When I'm trying to like color with Copic, I usually go with like earthy tone or like a pastel tone because, for example, if we have like bright red, it's gonna be kind of difficult to color like such a big spot for it. So it's always good to start out like pale color first and then add it like a vivid color on top. So I always try to have these dull tone or like pastel tones with me.
That makes sense. Like, it's easier, much easier to build
Yes.
than going in with something harsh. Okay.
This is
Already
crazy.
dropping
Yeah, this
knowledge.
is crazy. I don't, so like when I look at this line art, I don't know where to begin.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I can show you.
What do you normally start with?
First things I will start to do with their like skin color first. So this is like the one trick that I kind of recommend to do. So Copic marker have this thing called a Copic ink.
What is that?
Yeah, it's just
What
like a-
is going
What
on?
is
What is Bill Nye the Science?
Bill, Bill.
What?
It's like a just like a pure ink inside, and you know Copic ink, it's refillable, so that's the refill part.
What is going on?
So this is like after like this part gets all used up, you just
Yeah.
replace.
Yeah. So like let's say if I used up that color is a E00.
That's true. We haven't even like refilled any of these.
Yeah.
yet.
I
We're too
didn't know
afraid
you
to.
could
Yeah,
refill
you can
them.
like take take off this
What is
part
this
and then just
magic?
like put the ink in. I don't have a tweezer right now, so like you just open this part. And
You can
then-
what? Okay.
And then, see, yeah, I have like a little nozzle here.
Wait,
so-
both sides? This one, this too?
Oh, no, only this. When you're like refilling, you
Oh.
always wanna do with this marker side, and then.
Oh, the marker
Oh
side.
no, I tripped so.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It's
So you
okay.
take the tweezer and you go pop.
Yeah.
I see.
All right. So how should we first tackle this?
Okay, so is it okay if I start coloring?
Oh, please, go right ahead.
So like I like to drop like a ink like this.
Oh.
And you just like start kind of like rub it, right?
You're using your finger?
Yeah.
Did you wash your hands?
Yeah, should I?
Go wash your hands.
Go wash your hands. I
For
don't.
me,
I love
it's
how
a
that's
little
just
bit
always what
easier
happens.
to color the skin. So I kind of, because like if you drop like this kind of like peachy color, it gives your art like a nice glow, especially around the
Oh, the
hair here.
bangs.
Yeah, it gives you that nice, you know how the anime have that glowing effect?
Yeah. And it's okay for it to like bleed a little bit.
Yeah, it's totally fine. So do you want to try it?
Oh my god.
Drop it and kind of like rub it.
How you doing over there,
Like
baby?
one?
This is like magic.
And then just kind of rub it. Yeah.
Oh.
And just like that. It's kind of fun.
It is fun. It feels nice feeling like, okay, I don't have to be super precise here.
Yeah, you can like, you know, go off the line and everything.
Oh, gee.
Look, I'm doing
What
it.
did I walk into?
I'm doing it.
Hey, you got some,
It's okay
On
if
the
it,
hair.
if it
Yeah,
bleeds a little bit. I feel like I'm doing this really messily though.
One tip is that like when you're dropping the ink, you might want to do it closer to the paper, not like drop it.
Oh.
Yeah. And whatever like spot you miss, you can always use the same colored pen and then like marker and color it. So yeah, you don't have to be too precise.
Oh. Here, do you want to try?
Is there a way to make it like,
You just
how
drop
do
it
you
like it's hot.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
Do you want me to show you first?
Oh, yeah, I was
Okay.
I was kind of washing my hands.
Okay, so this is how I generally do it. So like, I just drop one big. So like, when you're dropping it, if it's like too far from the paper, it might get messy. So I kind of go close to the paper and drop like a big blot, and then kind of gently wipe it to the direction.
Oh.
Kind of like, especially like in big areas, I try to like.
It's like
make
a brush.
Yeah, kind of like your finger is a brush. So.
Okay, okay.
And if you have like sensitive skin or if you're allergic to alcohol, I don't recommend you touching it.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So when I use, I mean like it seems like Copic have like a lot of colors. So you know, I'll give you this too.
Oh, thank
so
you.
I'll give you this
Oh,
too.
thank you.
So like I don't remember all the colors yet because I'm just using this for 3 years now. So I'm not like super. I don't know all the colors. So when I'm drawing, I usually do like a test in a paper like
You've
this.
only been using Copics for 3 years?
Yeah, 3 years.
What?
Yeah, 3 years.
Really?
I'm kind of new.
Huh?
No.
No! Dang! Okay, that's very impressive.
Thank you. Copic is pretty forgiving material. If you make a mistake, you can always kind of use the Copic colorless blender, which is the number 0, and then you kind of can like cancel it out.
Does that actually work?
I guess some of the comments said that.
Yeah, but I,
never
was
believed
like,
them, though.
yeah, I was like, no freaking way.
If it's like light color, it does kind of cancel it out, but it's
the
not gonna be like super perfect. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you won't be able to just cancel out like a dark red.
Yeah, that's the thing.
All right, I'm done.
Okay.
Alright.
Thank you.
All right, that was
That was fun,
fun. That was
actually.
fun.
Okay, then I'll
That's
just
crazy how it already
do
looks
this
like the right skin
just a
color.
second.
Damn, one swipe.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Whoa.
And then, so since we use E, I guess 000, E 000, so we're
Yes.
gonna have E 000 again, and then start coloring the part we kind of missed.
Do you ever use this part? Because I personally never do, but
When I'm using Copic
Oh, show the cam-
Airbrush, I use that part.
oh, yeah, this part. Oh, you use this part for the airbrush?
Yeah. And then a little tip is that when you're like kind of like coloring, you always want to think about the shape, right? So since her arm is kind of like a cylinder, so when I'm coloring it, I kind of try to think about the shadow, and then kind of flick the brush so it will look a little bit more, not 3D, but a little bit more pop out, I guess.
Oh, so don't just don't just haphazardly like.
Yeah.
Oh. So, question.
Yes.
What got you into Copics?
Well, when I was a little kid, I wanted to use Copic marker, but you know, it's kind of for like a elementary kid, it's a little bit expensive.
Oh,
right?
Yeah. I know all about that.
So my parents didn't really, you know, they're like, oh, maybe you should get Crayola markers. They didn't buy me. So, and then like, it was like 3 years ago, I was streaming on Twitch and I was asking my chat, like, man, is it okay if I do some Copic marker art? Because this was like the marker that my dream marker, I guess. And they're like, yeah, sure, go ahead and do that. And then I start experimenting with it like 3 years ago. And then I got really hooked. And I've been doing this for 3 years.
Even in just 3 years, like your work gives me the impression that you've been doing it like your entire life.
Oh, really?
It looks so good.
I've been buying a lot of Copic Artist's book. Like, you know, I think I bought most of it and I was like studying it, and, you know, I've been sending my Copic, you know how Copic have Copic Awards?
Yeah.
Yeah, every year. I've been doing it for 3 years now, so I think like sending your art to a competition might kind of help you level up a little bit more because I can see other amazing artists' art. So, yeah.
That's awesome.
So I was a finalist of Copic Award 2022. And then after that, Copic have been working with me a lot. We did some like art galleries together. I did like interviews and I went to their headquarters and I took some videos just like this.
Okay.
How's this?
Looks good, you guys. Yeah. And even if you have like a white part like this, it doesn't really matter because it kind of gives you like a sunlight effect. So you don't have to.
Damn,
be
now I
very-
wish
That's
I
what I
left
was
more
going
white
for.
space. Damn.
So usually I do the skin first, so we're gonna start adding a little bit more like a darker shadow now. Any kind of color is fine, but I usually like to use like a orangey color. So what is this? YR65. And if you're not really sure which color you want to use, you can always draw it on like a tiny little paper and check if you like that color or not.
We have YR61.
Yeah, that's good. And then I like to start with maybe like the hair, like drops the shadow.
This is the shadow brush?
Yeah.
Or like the mid-tone maybe?
Kind of.
Mira, I'm
So now
so
we're
focused
crazy.
on this, and you're
She made the shadow under the hair
showcase?
just
This
like
is
that.
so
That looks
cute.
great already.
I think my nails are cuter.
This is gorgeous. So like very cute.
Magnetic nail, I think.
Yeah, like the shimmer.
Yeah.
And I like how it matches the sleeves. Such a cute outfit today.
Thank you so much. And then I like to add like a kind of like a diamond shape on top of the
Oh
character.
yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Sushi's like way down there, so I'm playing telephone with Emily. I'm just copying Emily.
There you go. Ta-da.
Diamond shape.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful.
All right, yeah, cute.
And then I'm just gonna kind of like add a little bit of a shadow around her, like corner
Oh, the
of her
corners?
lips. Mhm.
What's scary about the Copics to me is that like when it's
Wet, it looks really dark, and then you have to wait for it to
You have to
dry,
wait.
and it scares me.
It's like a Polaroid picture.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and then we do the chin part, like under the chin. I like to put like just a tad bit.
Oh, just a small bit?
And then, so I'm gonna add like the darker part, just a little bit of like shadows inside the ears.
Ah, yes.
I like to do the face first, and then I will gradually go to the bodies, but let's do the face first.
Okay.
And then next, you see this part, like I think the light should come here, so I'm gonna drop a shadow here.
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing
Some
that?
really nice colors.
Oh, I want
Okay.
to. I want to do that too.
Oh, wait, me too.
And then next, I usually do the what do you call it, like the blush on her
Oh,
cheek.
yes.
But this might be a little bit kind of tricky when you're like trying to blend in the color. So we're gonna practice on this other piece of paper.
Okay.
And then we'll try to.
This is
make it
fascinating
nice.
to watch.
I know. I'm
I
just like
usually
really.
have like a pinkish color.
Can't
so,
get over
like,
the
we
shadows.
have
That
red
detail is already
01,
crazy.
Yeah.
red 11. So this is pale cherry pink and pinkish vanilla.
Oh, we have R11.
So any color that is kind of close on the pink side will work.
Okay.
Oh wow, we have 2 of these.
Because I'm thinking of how I
We use this a
rendered.
lot, R11.
I'm
I like how
thinking
we're gonna
of
start
how I
remembering, like,
rendered
the codes.
digitally.
Yeah.
Oh, good old R11, the
Oh, yes.
tried and true.
Oh yes, R11, yes.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, me? Oh, I know that one. That was G14.
So first, so this was her skin color we used, right? E000.
Yes.
And then when it's still wet, you can like add the darkest pink.
It has to be wet.
Yeah, it have to be wet. So you got a super
Time limit.
time limit.
Oh my god.
You didn't make me one?
And then when you drop like a darker pink, and then you can kind of go over it with a lighter color. Yeah,
Hurry.
Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun,
look like I made a nipple.
Stop!
and then you can use
I knew
this,
he would do
Copic
it.
colorless blender.
Oh, yeah,
What is
yeah,
going
we
on
got
here?
that.
Yeah,
What is
How much
going on
time
here?
limit does it take to dry?
maybe like within 30 seconds. So you gotta,
It'd be high.
yeah, very, yeah.
Mine looks like a pimple.
Yeah, mine looks like a blister.
It looks good. It looks good.
Should I do these two?
Yeah, that works. Too.
Okay. I'm gonna do this one.
Okay, so this is the first way we did it, right? So we added like the lighter color and then added the darker color and then kind of went over it with a medium color. You can like do gradients and like soft blush effect like this. And we have one more is that we do like a darker color first and then we can add like a very lighter color and then kind of go over it. So we're kind of doing reverse.
Oh.
And then we can use like a light skin color that we use right there. So the difference
usually
between
what I
the
go with.
first one and then the second one is I kind of like doing the first one better for the cheek because it looks more softer. So this paper have to be like a little bit wet. So yeah.
What?
So we're gonna
Go in with our skin color.
yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and use the same skin color that we had.
Okay, I'm gonna watch.
Yeah. So the base have to be wet, so I have to like hurry and then.
So you go one cheek at a time?
Yeah, because Copic dries up so fast, I need to be careful. And then I added the darker color, and then I'm gonna add the kind of like the mid-tone and spread the darker pink. And then we wait until it dries up.
Okay, dark and then light.
Sushi, we would have never figured this out on our own.
Yeah.
This is
I'm
ridiculous.
very glad you're here.
You had to do wet technique and you had to like hurry? Like what is going on?
I can't wait to
here?
see what it looks like
Alright,
once
well,
it finally
how's
dries
going?
off.
Hey, it's drying. Hurry.
Oh,
Hurry.
I'm trying.
It's drying.
I don't know if that actually worked, but okay.
Okay, teach
Wet
me
it-
like I'm 5. So you can cheat.
This wet. This wet.
That wet. This wet. E000. This
Wet.
wet.
Alright, wet.
Wet. Okay.
Wet.
Add
Wet.
dab of dark.
Dab.
Dab of dark.
Like a zit.
Okay.
Soften it with this,
Okay.
or color it in with that, and then soften it with the skin color again, and then take skin color and then soften edges.
I'm not
I
gonna
guess.
remember this.
Okay. Well.
I want you to know I'm not gonna remember this. It's just so hard to tell what's going on because it's just like dark. It's
Yeah.
wet.
Because it's wet. The alcohol.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
so
looks
I'm
great
like-
when it's wet. So sometimes like I get confused. So I'm like, am I
Right?
doing this right?
Every time you use Copics, it turns gray-ish first, even the
Yeah.
hair and everything, and like the clothes. That's so hard. Like you have
Because I was gonna say
How
that
do
would
you
make
know?
me
You
gotta
nervous.
trust the
Because I'm like,
process.
I know you use test paper,
Yeah.
but like,
Well, that's why
I
people
was
have
like, that
swatch
was what would
cards.
make
I
me
know,
nervous because all I
yeah,
see
they
is
have, like, a
gray,
process,
and then but
right?
I do see
I'll
Emily's.
finish up the.
Oh, look
shit.
at that.
So I'll do
Nah, that's
pencil,
wild.
magic.
wet base. This
It
can
really
be
lightened
anything.
up to
You can
pink.
use
Because I
any
was
kind
like, I was just like,
I
I,
was like,
see
this
her
bro,
doing
how?
the colors. Like I see what you're doing,
Yeah.
and I mean now, like I can see it right there. That looks like fantastic. But I was just like, I mean, to me, it just looks like she's made like undertones or like the shadows or whatever, like more poppy. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't
That's
know.
too much trust for me,
that
man.
is so
I couldn't
cool.
I couldn't do that and just move on with myself knowing that it's eventually going to be the way that I planned it to be.
I would have to wait to see.
I would
it.
have to wait.
Yeah.
Like
That is
nope,
so
because as soon as it
cool.
fucks up, I'm starting over.
I want to try that so bad. That is so fucking cool.
My God.
light color.
It's wild.
And then we go with the dark color. And you want to kind of,
she's a lot more gentler.
Yeah, maybe that's our problem. We're like, think, think.
Oh, you'll get used to it. And then if we add the darker color, we can add the kind of like the medium color, but I always like to go from the edges. Going in the middle is fine too, but it's kind of nicer to blend it in. And then I will use like a lighter color and then kind of blend everything in. So it's like going, and then I like to do the eyes next.
Yay, my favorite.
Any kind of color is fine. If you have like a bluish tone, you can use that too. But I think for yours, since we have that nice warm undercolor, we can use like W0 and then add like a shadow to it.
W1 or W0?
Do you have W0?
Oh, I
or
do.
one? Okay, yeah, you can. Let's use both.
Okay.
The color is a little bit different, but we're gonna do the same thing. So I'm gonna have like a darker color first, and then kind of add that shadow.
Oh, yes, the eyeshadow.
Oh, yes, the classic anime shadow.
Anime shadow.
Anime shadow. Oh, you went
Was
over
I supposed
the eye?
to go over the eye?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, you think so? Stylistic choice.
Okay, so we got that part. So we're gonna
The
get
cheeks
like
are
a
blowing my
lighter
mind.
color.
Even
so
theirs.
I think it was 00.
And what do we do with this one?
Yeah, look at
Alright, and
that.
then
It still
I
turned out
like
great on
to-
theirs too.
Kind of spread the edge right here. We're gonna like pull it down with that.
Oh.
Emily, you better be doing a good job because I'm telephoning you.
I'm trying. You can also look at her monitor.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Yay. For right now, I'm gonna like leave it like this, but after I'm gonna come back and then kind of make it a little bit more darker, and then I'll use like a I actually brought like a coloring pencil too. And I like to use coloring pencil with like the detailing part, but we're gonna do that at the very end. So now we're gonna do the, what do you call these? Like pupil?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess
yeah,
so.
Yeah.
So whatever like color you like, you can do dark color and light color. So we need 2 Copic markers.
Oh.
So if you want to have like a brown eyes, we can do dark brown and lighter brown. If you want it like blue eyes, we can do like dark blue and baby blue. So we're just gonna use 2 colors here.
I'm gonna give her green eyes. What do
I
you want?
call blue.
Blue? Okay.
Can you color like, what do you call this? It's like the eye
Oh, yeah, the people.
The shiny, shiny point?
right down that pupil part. Like add a little bit of a yellow. Like a
Yellow?
dot. Yeah. Let's try it. Let's do
Oh,
straight.
yellow?
Like that. Let's see. Yeah, just like that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so for 3 of us now, we can do the same thing. So we can use the lightest color
Okay, lightest color.
and then just kind of like color everything.
Lightest color.
Okay.
Wait,
lightest
me too?
Yeah, you too. Take the lighter blue.
Everything, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I'm doing it.
I'm so scared.
Wow, what pretty eyes she has.
All right, and then we got the darker color.
Uh-huh.
And then, so first things first, I like to add like a circle here,
Oh, good idea.
like that.
Circles in that dot pupil thing. Okay.
And then, so I kind of want to leave like a little bit of like a reflection on the top of her eye. So I'm gonna just kind of add the darker color just a tad bit coming from the outer corner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just like that. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Where's my compliment?
Hey, no fishing.
Wow, thank you,
No
thank you.
fishing. Where's my cup? So you're annoying. Where's my cup?
That was good. That was funny.
What are you, a kid?
Sorry about that. Okay, and then we're gonna grab the light color again.
Okay.
And then we're gonna color in the reflection, the top part
top
like that.
part?
Oh, okay.
Boom. Done?
Yeah, look, yeah, it looks good.
Oh, thank you. Wow.
Well, thank you.
Wow, I ate that up.
Actually, Emily, you can use the yellow and then maybe like add a little bit of a round here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and-
I love doing that. Can I at the bottom?
Yeah, and then it should give that nice yellowy like undertone to it.
Pretty.
Oh,
Pretty.
nice.
My eyes are so
Pretty.
dark.
For you, you can, or you can go
She's got
a little
ocean
bit
eyes.
darker too. So
Darker?
yeah, if you grab that dark blue over there.
You talking about this
Yeah,
B18?
that one. And then you see the darkest part here, you can just add a little bit of like a dark blue.
Oh,
Just like
little
kinda-
dab in the
Yeah,
corner.
in the dab in the
Oh, the
corner.
one that went like this?
Oh.
Yeah, just like that.
Okay.
See, it gives like a little
Yeah,
bit more,
popped.
kind of like a.
This eye looks brighter than this eye. It's because of the skin color I colored in the eyes, huh?
It's good. It doesn't have to be perfect, and we can always fix it later too.
Really? Okay.
So I'm gonna get like this medium color, and then I'll just add just like a circle, and I'll just call it a day. Should we start doing the hair?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay, so for the hair color,
Does it blow
you
your
can
mind how
choose
shiny
any
the eyes
color
are?
you want.
I
What I
love it
like
so
to
much.
do for the hair is I'm gonna grab the darkest color.
Darkest.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we just gonna like add like a kind of like a shadow to the hair first. So very kind of like a thin shadow.
Cool.
So wherever you want to like add a shadow,
Oh.
yeah, kind of like that.
So good.
This is like this kind of therapeutic, huh?
Right.
Is that what appealed
Yeah.
you to Copics?
I like how the what do you call it? This nib feels kind of like soft, and the sound, the scratchy sound, is so nice.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do you usually print the line art and then do Copics, or do you ever do it like pencil and then erase it and then ink, or do you print it out just to make sure you don't mess up?
Oh, I don't really print out. I always do. I use Copic multi-liner and then just do my line art. But since today we're gonna work on the same line art, so I just print it out.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you normally work directly on like the
So if you mess up,
Yeah.
scary. Oh, sorry.
oh, that's okay.
Bumped you.
One time I mistake when I was drawing, I accidentally did 2 right hands.
Oh no.
I've
So-
made that mistake before.
Oh no! How do you correct that?
So I got a new paper like this, and I draw a left hand, and I cut it, and then
Nice.
That's
Smart.
funny.
I
Yeah.
did that for
You're like the
Connor's
scans
monkey.
won't know.
yep, scans don't know.
How do I delete?
Delete.
I drew a little bit on the skin here.
You're good. We'll fix it later with a Copic Acrea. We have like a whiteout kind of thingy. So yeah, we can
It's
always
so brilliant. I'm
Fix
just like,
mistakes.
All right, and then so this part, let's practice a little bit on a different piece of paper. So basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the kind of like the medium color, and before it dries up, we're gonna use the lightest color and kind of stretch it. So
Okay.
so
For the
this is
ombre.
gonna be quick. So we're gonna do like kind of these middle color, and then Copic is kind of, you gotta be quick. So
Are we timed here with the wetness?
yeah, again.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use a lighter color. And just
Oh, so it's like a gradient.
yeah, so that's why I wanted like a mid color and lighter color.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. I like that. I like that.
Oh, one more tip is that when we're doing this, like you want to lay your tip a little bit flat like this, so we can get that nice chunky stroke. And then wherever the white part, we're gonna add the lighter color and kind of blend it in. So when we do the hair, like that's how I do it. So I'm gonna do it one more time. So we got the medium color, and I'm kind of laying my brush down a little bit, and then kind of flick it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay. Oh, are you doing another step? Or are you doing your own thing?
I'm doing my own thing.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm adding I'm making the shadows a bit darker. By just going over it with the same dark color.
So we're gonna do the same thing to the rest. We're gonna add like the medium color, and then you kind of can go crazy with it. You don't have to worry about going over the line because we can always fix it. The Copic marker is definitely, it's a little bit tricky because it dries up so fast, so you have to kind of hurry up a little. Yeah, and when you're first starting, you don't remember all the colors, so that
A
might
lot of experimenting.
yeah, I had like a lot of difficulty of which color looks like it goes well together, you know. So after you practice, I think it will become like second nature.
You get like a system down.
You're like, oh, my go-tos.
Your go-tos, yeah.
Look at that
So
fucking
cool.
They
hair.
have like a app. They have like a free app, and they can actually like track like which color you bought in the store and
That's
stuff
really
like
cool.
that. So that's very useful.
So you can keep track of what you already have?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Let me know if I'm going too fast.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I never taught anybody with the comic marker.
Oh,
so-
really?
You're doing an amazing job.
Yeah, we are honored.
Thank you.
Gotta do the flicking technique.
Yes.
It's fun. Makes
It's
you
so
feel like a pro.
therapeutic to
I know
watch.
it's with like Copic marker, like what do you call it? Like more adventurous and just like not caring about the line art. It makes a good like a stroke. So if you become a little bit too slow and kind of like scared to color, it might bleed too much. So it's always nice to have that momentum and kind of flick your.
I do have that
brush.
problem. Everything is like confident.
Yeah, like confident. The confident is always a key to make that nice shiny effect. But I like how you see how the peachy color, like this part and this part shares the same
Oh, they
tone.
do.
So it kind of makes that glow, like a nice warm glow effect. And if you want to have like more of this glow effect, you can always get like a same kind of orangey color, and then for
I love the
instant,
blue
like
hair.
you can
I do too.
add the orange color.
I love that
like
gradient.
right around
It's
here.
got-
To give that, like, you know how some anime have that
Oh, yeah, they
transparent
do.
bangs? Yeah, you can do that with, like, right here to kind of flick it.
Oh, with this color?
Yeah, I love the blue.
Oh, I'm scared.
Yeah, just like that. So that's, like, one, like, advanced trick that a lot of the Copic artists use is that using, like, an orangey, like, a skin tone, like, similar color and flicking it on the edges of the face so it will have that glow effect.
Should I do it? Does it work with blue?
Blue might be a little bit, like,
Okay, staying away.
You're like, I'm in here. I'm not doing it.
and then, so since we got the hair, we can start like coloring like adding a little bit of a shadow to the skin.
Oh, right.
part.
What
Yeah.
color do we use for that one?
So like that, what was it? YR65.
YR65. Yes.
And then, so like, I guess like I like to add just a tad bit.
Ooh, armpit.
Yeah, armpit part. I don't want to add too much shadow because it might become a little too much. So just add a little bit.
Wow, it adds so much.
And then we can use the E000.
It already pops
The
so
same
much just
color,
from that
and
little bit of
you see
detail
how the-
adding. It's kind
like the
of
darker
wild.
orangey shadow. We can kind of flick it to make it
Upwards?
Yeah, upward.
Oh.
And it will give like a nice, kind of like a nice softer shadow.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, just like that.
Oh, it looks great right now, but I know that's just the alcohol.
And then for this part, I like to pull it down. So we're gonna do basically the same thing with all of this orange part. We can kind of make it softer. And so far, do you guys have any questions about the Copic marker or like the techniques and stuff? Like if you want to share like which part is kind of like your struggles and stuff?
I think for me, my struggle has always been knowing what colors to pick. But I think that's just mostly because I am not super familiar with this medium, so I don't even know what the colors look like.
That's true. That's true. After 3 years, I still don't know which color goes like. Yeah, it is kind of difficult, but once you start using it, you'll find your like the easy color you can always like rely on.
Oh,
So yeah.
like a certain color
The
palette.
combos.
The combos. So only time I worry about the canvas being wet is that when I want to give her like a nice like blush, or so like for instance, if I want to give her elbow like a blush effect.
You have to do that same technique.
Yeah, so I'm gonna like hurry and make this part wet, and then I gotta do it fast. And then kind of like spread it again so I can get that blush effect. Yeah. And then since we're like done with the skin, and then we can do the dress part. For instance, like Copic marker is kind of difficult to color like a big chunk of place.
Without it getting like patchy,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
So this gets kind of tricky. So in these case, like I recommend maybe making her dress white, so we can just add like a bluish like shadow, just like what we did with the skin part.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that. Or if you want to make like a checker pattern or like a polka dot, you can do that too.
Oh,
If you guys want to do like a what do you call it? Is it called checker pattern? Pleats. We can practice it here too. So for instance,
Oh goodness.
so you get like any kind of color that you like, right? So you make like almost like a tic-tac-toe, and then you can get like
That's
a
a pretty
darker
good
color
straight
and
line.
like make like a square in the intersection. Is that the word?
Oh, I see. That is really cute.
That's a cool technique.
Right. It kind of looks like like a pleated pattern. I don't know what this name is. Maybe pleat
Was it
or
gingham?
gingham.
Gingham?
Oh, it might be
Was that
gingham.
the word? What color do I want to do the stripes?
Maybe green.
Oh,
Might
green?
be cute too. Like light green, maybe.
All right, what about my color?
Do you wanna do like maybe like the white dress?
Yeah, I'll try. I guess I'll do the white dress, huh?
Since she have blue hair, we can do like white dress and maybe like add red to the bow, to her belt. Kind of look like Gouda.
He does have a color scheme.
I'm going in.
I'll do the same thing that Daidus is doing.
Yes, please.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay, you follow her then.
I'm following.
So basically, we are kind of following the line art and adding that blue.
Thank you, line art.
And
Thank you,
then
line art.
Just follow the line art and just add that like blue line. And then for the neckline, we get like that V right here. Just kind of follow it.
Yep.
And then so this is a tricky part. So for this part, like in this corner, kind of flick it a little bit.
Flick technique.
Yep. So it will look like it's shadow. And then when you're flicking it, you wanna make your pen like a little bit, like it's like sleeping, right? The pen is sleeping, so we get that nice chunk.
It was
Yep,
cute.
it creates like a thicker line. So we're gonna do the same thing with this corner here. So kind of flick it, and then so we're gonna do the same with like this part, the skirt part. We can just follow the line art with a blue marker, and then we're gonna do the same here too. And then for this part, we can just do the same. So basically, we're kind of connecting the line with the marker.
Thank you, line art. Yet again.
Thank
And
you,
then
Lionheart.
for like this kind of fold, you can just color it in, just like that. And
Got-
then these kind of fold, you can just color it in.
The
So it
whole
will look like
thing?
So it will look like a kind of like a shadow. So this one might get a little bit tricky because it's like a big loop. So like when you're coloring it, I always recommend to like go like a circular motion so we don't
So it
get
keeps
that
it even.
streaky color.
Okay, circle.
So the more the paper is saturated, less streaky it gets. And then you can use like a straight stroke like this and go over it a lot. Yep, no streak. It's very nice and saturated. So that's like the basic way to make like your dress look white. Just adding like a bluish like line art to it. And then if you want to do a little bit more, we can get B0000 and then like add a little
That's the
bit.
one I was been using.
Oh really? But okay. Well, that's
Whoops.
good. What we can do is like we can color the red bow here.
Okay.
So Copic kind of bleeds really quickly, especially when we're using like a darker color like this. So
I see.
kind of go light on it and then kind of try not to go over it too much. Very light. You don't want to press it because if we press it too hard, the ink gonna like go all everywhere.
Oh man, I always press.
Uh-oh.
I'm a presser.
I'm a presser.
Oh, I see. It spreads a lot more.
So the more the pigmented ink color spreads like really fast.
The harder to control.
Yeah, so that's why like when you're starting out with Copic marker, I recommend using like pastel color, lighter colors.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that. And
And then do the whole belt.
yes, when I do Copic marker, it makes me like so concentrated, and I get like really tired.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm like
mentally
really
tiring.
watching it, and it's
My eyes are not blinking right now as I do this. A single blink will make it bleed.
Yes, so that's why I get kind of tired like when I do this. So I need to take a break. So if you guys need a break, let me know.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, let us know if you need a break as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please. We can take a break right after this.
But that looks so good. The check crossy kind of design.
I don't know about that.
Really?
Go
It looks
ahead.
good. Once you put all that square in, it's gonna pop.
Yay! Oh, how do I shade the bottom part?
Oh, the bottom part you can get like a lighter. Is this good?
Oh.
Gee, let's
Yeah, let's test
here.
it. Oh, I'm not supposed to press down. Oops.
You're supposed to do the circle technique there.
What circle technique?
You can do that too. So like, is it okay if I go over it?
Oh, please
So,
go
like,
ahead.
For this, like you see a little bit of a streak, right?
Yeah.
And then you did the circle technique, and then you can kind of like do like a straight one too,
Mm-hmm.
and then kind of spread it so we can get that nice saturated paper.
Oh.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, thank you. And then, should I do like yellow for the belt?
Yeah, we can do yellow.
Thinking maybe this
And
one.
then we'll take a break after
Sorry.
you built it up. What is next, Sensei?
Okay.
Sushi sensei.
Yay! So we're gonna do the bouquet now,
Mm-hmm.
and then for the bouquet,
That's such
you
fine
can-
lines.
You can use like any color you want. So like, but let's do the green part first.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So you can get like a YG11 color the stem first.
Such nice detail in the line art.
Oh, thank you. And then I like to make the tip of the leaf a little bit yellow. So I'll leave like a white spot on the top, just a little bit.
I see.
And then for the rest of the leaf, we're gonna do the same. We're gonna leave a little bit of a white part on the top. Yep. So just like that, we're gonna color all of the leaf.
I'm like trying to figure out which one's the leaf.
Me too. I drew this. I was like, wait, which one is
Where's the
it?
leaf? Okay.
All right, and then we're gonna use the Y11, and then just kind of so top from just kind of like that. And then for the flower, you can just choose like whatever like color you like.
Oh, we can go crazy here.
So like I like to do like just like a normal base color, and you can do like a circle motion, so we can put like a lot of pigment in it.
Ah, okay.
So I'll do roses, pink roses.
Yay!
Yay! And then we can color the lily here. I'll try to make like a white lily. So yeah, I'll just add a little bit in the middle, just like that.
Pretty, pretty flowers.
And then you guys can use like a yellow or orange to color the, what do you call these? Like,
Oh, yeah. Oh, what?
what do you call
The
Buds.
thing in the middle?
The pollen
Yeah.
parts.
Oh, the pollen part.
The bee
That's what I was
food.
going to say, the pollen part.
All right, now what?
Beautiful.
Yeah, these turned out nice.
Yep, so we finished the coloring the girl part, and then if we want to do background, we can definitely do that. And-
Background?
yeah, I use airbrush for that.
Airbrush time!
Ah, wow.
It's gonna be, like,
I totally
super
forgot about
easy.
this tool.
Oh, no.
And now we get in frame.
Perfect.
Okay, so this is the Copic airbrush.
What is
What
going
is
on?
that?
Show the camera. That is. What is this doohickey?
So this is like kind of like an adapter, and you can slide in your marker here and then do like an airbrush effect. If you guys wanna see it, here you go.
What?
All right, guys, look. This is something.
Yeah.
Wait, what's this?
That's a compressor, air compressor.
Oh.
Is it battery powered?
I'll just do an example here, and then you can just press a button.
What?
Yeah, and it have like a kind of like a spray effect to it. I made like a template,
Oh.
What? What is going on?
so we have like a template.
Wow, like stencils.
Yeah.
What?
We have several template kind of things. So
Wow.
Wait,
That
this
is so cool.
They sell this at the art store?
this is the one I made. But
You made that?
yeah, so I got like a A4 size, clear file, and then I cut it with like a kind of like a machine. I have like a machine that cuts stuff, like cutting paper machine. And then this one is from Daiso, like a 100 yen shop. You can use this too for the background if you want that shoujo manga
Oh,
effect.
with the doily, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
You
god, that's
can
how they
use
did
that.
it.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Oh.
And I bought these from Amazon. If you draw like a rainbow background and use this like a purple pen over it, so it will look like Lisa Frank. kind of.
Yeah.
And this is for
Like for water?
Yeah, this is for like water. so-
Wow.
Where'd you get these?
These are from Amazon.
I'm like taking
Wow.
notes in my head.
I want my own set.
I usually do like a masking sheet all over the girl so I can protect it, but since we're gonna do it lightly, I'm not gonna protect it. Protecting it takes a little bit too much time, so I'm gonna skip it for the tutorial.
YOLO.
And then since I did the purple, I'm gonna add a little bit of a blue.
Oh.
I don't even know if it's working. Oh, there. Yeah. And then it should give us like a
Wow.
Yeah, like
that's pretty.
Oh.
foliage effect. So we can do something like that too. Or if you really like that, you know, the shoujo manga vibe, like the Sailor Moon, we can use these doily and then go over it.
This is Emily's avenue here.
Oh wow, that pink one is doing work. Whoa.
Very saturating.
I'm so scared you're gonna spray your sleeves.
Oh yeah.
Good. It gives you that like nice pink color, but I like to do like a lot of pink for the doily. So like I'll go over it again. And you can go crazy with it. You don't have to think too much when you're doing airbrush because it looks nice either way. Like even if you make a mistake.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah. So you can add something like that
Cute.
too. Yeah.
Oh.
So you can do either way you like. Or you can use like kind of like
Oh, that's me.
yeah,
The water?
you can do the
Oh
Wait.
yeah, that's gonna be you.
I did that Gura fan art by accident.
So if I wanna do like a kind of like a ripple effect, I'll do like a darker blue first. Like
Oh, over her
that.
dress and everything.
Oh.
Wow, pretty. Oh, I want to go for a swim.
Oh.
And then if you wanna do like extra, you can always get like a lighter, kind of like a lighter Copic color, and do another ripple over it to make it look more.
like water.
Yeah. Do you guys wanna try it?
Yes, please. I would like to use some.
I mean, well, we gotta to learn. Drum roll, please.
And then you said I could go for a darker color?
And if you wanna do like orange, you can get like an orange.
Yeah, I'm gonna do orange.
And then when we're doing darker color, we wanna make that it's a little bit not too close. If it's too close, it gets kind of patchy.
Oh, so shift
you
it?
Yeah, like you wanna so for instance, if I'm holding this, right? So like when we are doing airbrush, if it's like close, it gets patchy.
yeah.
But if we go a little bit far away, it makes a nice.
You hear that, guys? You gotta go a little bit farther from the paper, or else it'll be more patchy.
Yeah. Like
You
from
get
the
to aim
edges
all the way from up there.
to make it like nice and kind of like light.
Oh, the orange is strong.
All right, let's see the damage. Let's see the damage.
Watch it look like ass.
Boom.
Boom.
Oh, it looks pretty.
Ooh.
Oh, I got the corner of the stencil. I like it though. This is nice.
I like it too. Oh, there's
think.
like a little bit of a trick for this. So
Oh, there is.
Here.
Please teach me this.
okay, so maybe like kind of like this. So we're gonna start from here, and then we're gonna lightly go here. So
Then fade out?
Yeah, to fade out. So because we don't want this hard edge, so we're gonna focus on here, but not too much around her face.
Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. This is like finger exercise.
Yeah, it does get kind of. Yep.
Okay. I think Oh, one right here. Okay, I'm ready for the moment of truth.
Alright,
Okay,
let's
moment of
see.
truth.
Drum roll, please. Here we go.
Oh, watery.
It's kind of pretty.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
pretty. Looks
Okay.
refreshing. All right, now we're gonna use the Copic
Acrylic.
These look
Acrylic
amazing.
markers. that
I
Sushi
wanna
Dog
do it.
gave us. So let's pull out the white.
So why are there different types? What's going on here?
I think it's different color batches.
Oh, I see on the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can like kind of press it here, and then
Oh.
Oh, it is like Posca
Oh,
markers.
It's one of those. Okay. Are you using white?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did I
So
open
where
this
should
for
I
no-
put this?
so if you see wherever place you, so like if you wanna delete this part, you can kind of.
delete?
Let
Delete,
me get
delete,
into frame.
delete,
Not
delete.
even in frame.
Yeah, get in frame. Oh, I can delete my eye pupils, kind of, right?
Like wherever
Oh.
place you don't like it.
And then we can add highlights too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Should I just do whatever?
You're doing the
I
highlights?
can show. Is it okay?
Oh
if I
yes,
borrow it?
please.
So when you're doing highlight, and if you wanna make that like the shoujo manga effect, you can always kind of like do it around the corner of the
Yeah, adding the
liner.
white dots. I
Yeah.
love doing that.
It's very
Oh.
pretty. So you can do that too. I love doing that.
It makes
Oh.
everything so like shiny. I'm gonna put some on the flowers, make them dewy.
I didn't know that. I didn't really do that effect. That's neat.
I did that a lot in high school. And we could do on the eyes.
Yeah, you can. Oh, or like since she have green eyes, we can use like a lighter green Copic Acrylic and then put like a, what do you call it? Like a reflection too.
yeah.
Yeah, the highlight doesn't have to be all white color. You can use like whatever you like.
Would you like to delete anything?
Oh, yes.
Oh yes.
It's like magic.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Wow. It's gorgeous.
Wow.
I have learned a lot.
I've learned about. Yeah, me too. This was really fun.
In fact, I learned so much, my brain hurts.
Really?
Yeah, no, for real though. Like, I understand now. I like having steps, and this definitely had steps.
Yeah. So just to review, this is the original that we started with.
It goes on
Yeah.
top of it.
Wow, we did work.
Ooh, nice.
And then this is Sensei's example. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for teaching us how to use Copics. I
Thank you
think
so much.
we've upgraded a bit, and now we can take the techniques that we've learned today and apply them to future
Definitely,
episodes where we use
definitely.
Copic markers again. I'm really excited.
I am less afraid of Copics because before I was like, oh, I should use watercolor because I feel more comfortable. Because Copics, I feel like there's a lot of learning to this, right? I mean, there's learning to all of them, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying I feel more comfortable pulling out the Copics and being like, okay, maybe I can do it.
I'm
Yeah.
so glad.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sushi Dog.
Thank you so much.
It was
for
so
having
nice to have you
And
here. And of
how-
course, you know, these are a game changer. Please, you need to check them out. Thank you
And-
so much.
Sushi Dog, how can we find you on your socials and
Yeah, where can our viewers find you?
Alright, so I am streaming at Twitch, and my username is twitch.tv/sushidog. And then my Twitter is osushi-chan6.
And links to all of her socials will be in the description down below. Thank you so much. If you would like early access to our episode,
Y'all definitely be sure to go check out Sushi Dog.
That was cool.
These were amazing to watch. That just to see it happen as it's happening.
Yeah.
Like this is like
I love videos like that.
or just be like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this, and I'm like, why would you? And then it's like, oh shit, that's
Yeah.
why you do that.
It's really brilliant.
Yeah, that
It's
was
very therapeutic.
wow.
Scratched my
Your artist itch.
yeah.
You gonna start drawing now? You
Yeah.
get the urge to doodle
I
now.
did like the coloring. I was like, oh yes.
Then that means success. Thank you guys for the continued support. Let us know who had your favorite drawing color scheme, whatever the case may be. I really like daidus's.
I do love the blue.
I like the blue and the
I'm also very biased
The-
with blue, so I love blue.
the blue hair and the red bone, white, everything else just works.
It's very clean.
Those sushi dogs was also like very aesthetically pleasing as far as like the darker blackish
Oh,
hair, green eyes. You can't go wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just so pretty.
Y'all be sure to let us know
Wanna try
your
it.
thoughts.
So bad.
We will see you guys for the next video.
Bye.
Bye.